This week on The Insider, we'll take a tour of a luxurious crib at Sugarloaf. We'll hear another talented musician and the many benefits of getting a massage. The Insider begins now. Last week, CHC graduate and chiropractor Dawn Cute was here on campus to conduct free spinal screenings. The Insiders Taylor Eben and Shannon McFadden were assigned the grueling task of getting a screening and a massage, and I spoke with Dawn Cute.
I check the spine to see if there's any bones that are out of place. They're called subluxations. And if there's a bone out of place, it's important to have it corrected because it can press on the spinal nerves as they come out through your spinal cord. So it's very important to check the nerves, make sure that they're freely flowing 100%.
Why is it important to get spinal screenings?
It's important because you want to detect if there's any spinal subluxations present within the spine, and if there are, you want them to be removed.
Dawn is on campus a few times a year. It's definitely worth checking out. Now, time to visit another CHC crib. This one is up the road in Sugarloaf. Our own Laura Bannon got a tour from seniors Devin Weaver and Shannon Connell.
Hi! Come in. Welcome to our room. And this is our bathroom, where we go to the bathroom. And this is our shower. Lady Gaga, Marilyn Monroe. This is my bed and my heart of pictures with my family and friends. And Shannon made this table.
And this is my bed and our picture wall.
Oh, and our beauty areas. So
That's where we do
that's
our
mine.
makeup and stuff in the morning. Make coffee. So this is our little snack bin. We have chocolate, chips, peanut butter, and your green bars.
This is our fridge, and we have a lot of juice because I love juice, and hot sauce because hot sauce is my favorite. We have creamer, water, and more hot sauce. And that's it.
So this is my closet. I decorated it with lots of pictures. And I don't really have a whole lot in here just because I go home every weekend, so I just kind of bring stuff back.
Oh, and we have this huge window to look out into. There's deer.
If you've got a special crib, let us know. And here's this week's edition of We Got Talent with a tattooed and talented student. Here's the extraordinarily handsome Brandon Wiltbank.
I'm here at Nate Marcinak. Nate is a freshman here at Chestnut Hill. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Awesome. Well, anyway, so tell us what you're going to play today.
This is a song called Goodnight Moon by Go Radio.
So how long have you been playing guitar?
It would have been about 6 years ago, the first music class I had in high school, where we were required to play guitar. I liked it, so just kept playing.
So I see you have a tattoo there. How many tattoos do you have?
5.
What are they?
That is my hometown, 610 area code. This is from Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. It says, "Love is not a victory march." I have Ozzy Osbourne's Autograph, an AC/DC album on my shoulder. And across my chest it says, "Make them remember you," which our drummer's dad tells us before we play every show.
That's pretty cool. So are you going to play for us right now?
Sure. So this is Goodnight Moon. Don't go to bed yet, love. I think it's too early, and we just need a little time to ourselves. My wall clock tells me that it's 4 in the morning. I'll give it out. 'Cause I've been trying way too long to try and be the perfect song when Our hearts are heavy burdens we should not have to bear alone. So good night you, good night moon, when you're all that I think about, all that I dream about. How did I ever breathe without a good night kiss from good night you? Kind of hope they all talk about the kind of feelings we sing about. Sit in our bedroom and read aloud like a passage from Good Night Moon.
That was very good, Nate.
Thank you.
So before we give it back to the anchors, I hear you do a very good Kermit the Frog impression. So why don't we just hear that?
Hello, I'm Kermit the Frog.
All right, back to you guys.
Designated drivers. They can be lifesavers. Here's Christina Duke with a very special interview.
I'm here with Michael and Shane, and they're going to talk about something that they're creating with their classroom for awareness of designated drivers.
Thank you, Christina. Basically, our class decided to come up with an idea for a project, and since what happened in September with a good friend of the Chestnut Hill community, Mike Wood, we decided to have a designated driver program that revolves around Chestnut Hill students going to local bars and giving local business to the businesses around Chestnut Hill, and also practicing safe drinking, because we know that kids will go drink, and it's not that we don't want them to drink, we just want them to drink responsibly. And I think that's probably the main goal for us, that someone always has a safe ride back, and if they don't, it's just one call away. Basically what we're doing is we're having a comedy act next Wednesday on the 17th at 7 o'clock, and we're going to basically have a comedy show, two Philly comics, and we're going to hand out free shirts and free wristbands that just promote our cause.
Are there any local bars that are involved in this, or how many bars?
As of now, we have 3 local bars we went to, and what happens is once you come to our event and you take one of these shirts and the wristbands, you can go in with your group of friends and tell the bartender that you are the designated driver for your group, and they will not serve you any alcoholic beverages, but whatever food you order will be served at a discounted price.
So what's your real goal behind all this?
It's not that we just want to feel better, but we just want people to come back safe. Like, if one person takes the message Wednesday night that they won't drive home drunk from an off-campus party or our bar, that to us is a success. We just want to get awareness out there, so we have all these steps for students to have safe drinking. It is a dry campus, but we know kids are going to go off campus, so we just want them to know that the 4 of us, there are 4 of us in the class, the 4 of us here care about the school and care about the students in the school, and if we can just, that one person, that's all that matters. We'll get A's, but we'll feel a whole lot better about ourselves. So it's just something great that we want to do and make an impact, make a lasting impact, because we are leaving, we're seniors this year, so just the lasting impact of a program that could spread out to different colleges in Philly.
Thanks for coming out and telling us about this. So good luck, and I'll see you on Wednesday.
Thank you. We hope to see everyone out there.
A favorite professor on campus last year was Margaret Stewart, who taught communications. She was back on campus last week to talk about her doctoral project, which involves the military, Facebook, and email. Here's Christina Duke.
Welcome back, Chestnut Hill. We're here with our former professor, Margaret Stewart, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about research that she's doing for her doctorate.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here today, and I'm anxious to talk to you. Currently, I'm working on some research that's examining social networking and how social networking affects the maintenance of military families and their relationships. And the reason that I'm studying this is because this is the first time that we've had a wartime situation when we've had this level of computer-mediated communication available, such as social networking. And in the past, we always traditionally relied on letters, possibly, email, and certainly other forms of mass media such as broadcasting for radio and television to provide us with information, for those of us back home. This is the first time that we're really seeing social media taking a part in how military families are communicating and how deployed service persons are communicating with their families back home using things like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, etc. So certainly there's a great opportunity at this time to investigate this topic and to really explore it. There's not a lot of research available that looks at social media relating to a military context. There is relationship maintenance information that's published, certainly, and there's starting to be some studies that look particularly at social media and how people use it to maintain their relationships. However, no one seems to have really explored this too much in depth with regard to military families. So I'm very eager to start exploring this and see what I uncover in terms of how, families and couples are using this to communicate while people are deployed.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you for coming to Chestnut Hill and sharing this information with us. Definitely good luck on the research and at Bloomsburg.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Back to you, Chestnut Hill.
That's it for this week. Let us know if you have a talent or a crib that we can showcase. See you next week.
We just need a little time to ourselves. My wall clock tells me that it's 4 in the morning. I'll give it out, 'cause I've been trying way too long to try and be the perfect song when our hearts are heavy burdens we should not have to bear alone. So good night you, good night moon, when you're all that I think about, all that I dream about. How did I ever breathe without?
Oh, and by the way, Brandon, well, that stuff wasn't exactly all that true.